And hey, we're live and in the house. As you can see, Larry has gone through some massive changes since last episode, but we're here to talk about it. Oh, I'm just playing.
Cat.
It's the look at me. I remember what side. It's the guest host with the most, Queen Murda Mayan at Cinderella underscore on the YouTubes and various other places on the internetings. Welcome, Mayan. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you, Larry. Thank you. Oh, Larry, you hear me? Larry. Thank you, Don. I'm
Same
thinking
thing.
about Larry. That's why.
That's why. Shout out to our compatriot Larry. He is on assignment tonight. Hopefully, we will have him drop by and say hello from his special mission we've sent him on.
Oh,
How are you today?
I'm good. I'm good. I was out. My daughter had a few things going on this morning. Then we went to have some food, some shopping. It was just awesome. But I'm good. Thank you. How are you?
Good. I am well. Thank you for asking. And I see your nemesis is already here. So,
Hello, my princess. Let me put this phone on.
our,
Do not disturb.
our friend Eric, Scary Pops, is here. Welcome. I appreciate you, buddy.
Hello, my
And
nemesis.
Corey's here. Welky, welky,
Hi,
welcome. Welcome,
Glory.
Welky. Welcome. But
Goki.
anyways, thank you, Corey. Appreciate you, buddy. Hey, and
Hey.
Anthony Chabot, a regular. How are you, Don and Man? Looking good. He's up to 96 in his memoirs, DC versus Marvel.
Oh, nice,
He's
Anthony.
clip,
That's
he's
awesome.
clipping away at it.
Awesome.
Um, and we've also got Patrick in the house already. He's here to say hello to Murda May. That's what I like.
And the
May's
cheetah.
May's murder room is. I'm so envious of it. You have all the coolest stuff.
Are you? Are you?
I am. I'm gonna be stealing stuff.
I was jealous of
Um,
your room when you used to show your movie room. I was so
yeah, I had to tone it down a little bit. I was flossing too much. You know.
jealous. That's right.
Um, I see you did not send my Chucky doll yet, so
No,
you're behind on Eric's Chucky.
that's my prized possession. He's right here.
Oh, okay. Eric's trying to get it from you, huh? I see how it is.
Send it to me. Eric sent it to me.
Oh, nice. So it's lucky. All right, sweet.
That and then
Uh,
the little Chuckies that are right here. Where are they? My little baby Chuckies and Tiffany.
the stuff you like, you have such good collections for. That's what I like. You don't just grab hodgepodge stuff. You have your Scream
No,
stuff, your
I'm
Chucky
very
stuff.
I'm
Yeah.
very selective in what I buy because obviously, I mean, I cannot buy it all. I wish I could, but I am very selective in what I buy. I only buy what I
Well, I like it. The murder corner is jumping.
like.
Speaking of jumping, we got a jump in chat. Jeff is here. 101 Bronson in the house. How you going? Amazing people. Our friend Russell is here, and he says you look even better live, Chuck.
Oh, Russell, you Chuck, Doug Bollocks, you. I love learning from Russell. I love learning all the words.
Yeah, he's always teaching us
I
something new.
love you, Russell. Thank you.
Yes. Also, the professor is here. We've got man of science and letters, Professor Macabro. Greetings and salutations.
Salutations.
Folks are saying hello to each other in the chat. Anthony says he's got more videos coming. So you
Awesome.
folks out there, you get on the edge of your seat. They're coming.
Anthony works hard, you know. He works really
Yeah, he
hard.
does. He does. Yeah, I like that's one of the reasons I like Anthony. He's always hustling. He's the number one YouTuber in the world.
That's right.
Budget ballers in the house. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Boglins.
Balance.
Representing the Boglin, representing the
Balance.
3BB, representing the GGG. We're representing them all here.
That's right.
Man, yes, she won it. She won
Yeah.
and won something awesome. Nice. Budget ballers unite. Folks are saying hello to each other in the chat. I always like that. Now
Hi,
Stark Jim is
Jim.
here. He's lurking.
Another hardworking man right there, Jim.
He is. I enjoy Jim's Goodwill finds of the day. That's become one of my new highlights.
Channel. I've told him that before. I love it. I mean, it's one of my favorites.
The
I mean,
other day,
I have so many favorites, but Jim, you're up there.
he's Cracky the Clown. He's the man. But today he posted a giant Raggedy Ann, like an Annabelle. He's always got some awesome stuff jumping off at the Goodwill. So
did you get it, Jim? Did you get it?
I wanted him to get that giant bull. I don't know. Anyways, follow Jim on Instagram. I believe he's like Jim Martin 666, something like that. Donna's wearing plaid. Does that mean he is the ghost face?
Let me see your boots. Are you wearing like the high hot topic boots? Oh, I think yeah. I don't know.
That's how I throw people off the track.
He might be a red
Yeah.
herring.
You know what's up. You know how I do. The real boots are sitting over there.
Oh, here you go.
Let's see. Folks are still saying hello to each other. Our friend Texas Russell is here. 2 Russells, no waiting.
Yes, it's Russell's in the house. Hi, Texas.
Yeah, Texas Hardcore. He's an awesome, cool dude.
I
Let's
too.
see here. And the professor says spork.
Oh my god, I need a spork. I need a baby.
You can
Get me
have
a
this one.
I
You
need to
give
have
me
a
a spork. Will you go grab me a spork from the other room? Let's see here. Lots of greetings. I'm having so much fun working at Goodwill. Yeah, I know.
awesome.
Yeah, it's a good place to work. They do fine charity. They've helped out a lot of folks. He's always finding cool stuff. Like I said, about once a day he finds a cool find. So, what would be your holy grail to own from the horror world, May?
Oh my. Shoot. All right. I think so many, but there's 2 that I really, really want. I want the Chucky life-size NECA doll. I want that, and the Tiffany one. So there's 3, and any Friday the 13th prop. Like I want like a really cool Jason mask, kind of like the one that the professor made with the machete cut. I think that's from 5. Is
I think it's 3. No, 3 is where he gets the mask.
Yeah,
And then
I think it's 5.
Is it 5? Okay.
I want like a really cool looking one because I have like a regular one over there, but like I want a really cool looking one with the machete. I might have to go to the old country of what is it that he said? Grand old country of Mexico to get one from Huesitos.
Yeah. Whoa, look at you. The grand old country of Mexico. You're even using the professor's language. Yeah, I speak in professor lingo too. What would I want? And it's funny because as soon as this question came up, I was like, let me guess, May would like a Chucky or a Jason mask. And I had you right down. I was like,
you know me too well. I mean, what can I say?
You're Mrs. You're Ms. Voorhees. What are you gonna do? We're right here.
We're right here.
What would I like? I'm trying to think of something spectacular that would just really wow folks. What if your bed was the bed from The Exorcist?
Oh no. I don't think I want that.
No, you don't want that bed? Probably not.
No.
What else? What if your house was the cabin from The Cabin in the Woods? That'd be fun. It's got like a lower level. So you gotta go deep. If we're gonna get any budget, I'm going deep. But
you going
I agree with you.
solo on that one.
What about if we're gonna go cool props? I would probably go Nightmare on Elm Street Freddy glove from part 1, the original, and then just put it in a case, balling.
Yes, that's a really cool one. I love that.
But yeah, I think you cornered the market on coolness. I'm not allowed to buy anything at the store I'm working in. Oh, that's terrible.
That's a bummer.
You can't put on disguises and come back.
Or cousin of yours to get it. Like, oh, I really like that. Put it on the side and have your cousin, tell him exactly where you hit it. Right?
That's probably what I would do. I would find a way to skirt the system. Yeah. Hello, I've seen your post, and that's some awesome stuff you're coming across. See, Professor agrees. He knows. Speaking of awesome people, Live Style Rewind. Hello, Liv. You are beautiful yourself. Thank you for joining us. Nice to have you all here on the Friday. As Larry and I often point out, everybody's working for the weekend, as Loverboy said. So here it is, Friday. Folks still saying hello. Mayan's shirt is making me feel a certain way right now.
You like it? You like it, Jim? I wore it just for you, Jim. I know you will like it.
We had a discussion. We feel it's the perfect balance between horror and sexy. It's just right. That's why Mayan's here. I was like, I need to add. Larry's usually carrying the sexy load here, so I was like, let me get Mayan here.
The sexy guy is gone, so
got to step in and have May. Oh, it's another person who loves your shirt.
Thank you.
It's a classic. I want it. Let's see. Mayan, great grail item. Yeah, there we go. I agree.
Saint Agatha. I already have Saint Agatha. Thanks to Paladin. Paladin send it to me. The cheetah.
Oh, okay. The cheetah. That's a big cat. I like to imagine the cat at the post office, like pushing the stuff across the counter to the person and everything. Mayan, now that she go live, left a cameo on live streams forever. She's trapped here. We've got her caught in the streams.
I really don't know how to use what is this StreamYard that well. I'm learning, and my husband got me the laptop so I can do it. That was
Fancy.
I forgot when did he buy it? I don't know. What there was something that just passed, some holiday there. So he bought it then so I can do it, and I'm learning how to, navigate it, but it's kind of difficult. So let's see.
It's yeah. Well, you that's the thing. It's like flying an airplane. You got to ride co-pilot for a while, and then next thing you know, you're ready to take the reins, and then right. So,
Yeah.
we look for Mayanne to be all over these streams from now on. Actually, Mayanne frequently is a guest on the both Hobbs Horror Boneyard or Mr. Bones Boneyard and Hobbs Horror Midnight Hour.
Yeah.
But my favorite tag team. But Mayanne, that's actually probably where we first started hanging out. That in the usual show, Rob's Vintage Video.
Yeah. Well, I met you through Katie. I mean, Katie was the one that discovered you, like you said, and I'm glad that she brought you around. I mean, great people. You, Katie, Larry, like, oh man, it's been awesome getting to know all of you guys.
We have that's one of the reasons I love this. We got such an awesome community. It's hard not to enjoy all the folks.
My nemesis here. I love him.
It's hard not to like Eric. He's a good man. BRB, but we'll listen to you on our telly. So Russell's watching us on the big screen. He's got to check out May.
Nice. How do I look in the big screen?
Little eye candy for the folks here this time. That's what I'm talking about.
Please, I'm already.
Nanette and Jack are here. Welcome, Nanette and Jack. We love them.
Hi.
Welcome.
Nanette and Jack.
Folks are welcoming Nanette. Oh man, with the straps too, Don. I can't help it. Hey, Nan again. Oh, he's back. And if I may have my 2 cents on the question, I would love an Elvira life-size cutout or a movie-used copy of the Necronom Ex Mortis. There you go. Necronomicon would be nice to have.
That is just awesome.
Set it on your coffee table book, and then have people just kind of wonder. Like,
and then put a recording saying "Kanga."
And, don't forget Klaatu Barata Nikto.
Professor,
that's right.
Did you see the Elvira Pride 8-inch NECA that's coming out? There's a Pride Elvira coming out. It's pretty
really
cute.
A Pride Elvira.
Yeah, for Pride. Pride is what, next month? I don't know.
April, May, June. I don't know what month Pride is. I think it's June.
Yeah, so they have a.
There's a lot of parade, so it's got to be warm, right? So
yeah, I believe.
I would assume June. Yeah. Jim says he's rocked a few beds like The Exorcist, and he may have made a few girls puke too. That's why I like Jim. He'd be lurking and he'd be funny.
I believe you.
Hurtful yet accurate.
I show this in the midnight hour, but like, look at my cool.
Ooh, fancy. Now I'm embarrassed. I put on the plaid shirt. I had an Exorcist t-shirt on before the stream started, and I was kind of bumming around in it. I don't know why I took it up to fancy myself up when people would like the Exorcist shirt better. I really messed up.
Oh.
But that is dope. Are you a box opener? Do you take the stuff out, or do you leave everything in the box?
I'm not an opener. I leave everything in the box.
Are you a person who would ever resell your stuff, or is this stuff going with you till your grave?
Oh, they're going with me, and then my children will inherit it because they are growing up liking this stuff. They like to open it. And I'm like running after them, like no, they're not toys. And my kids are like, they are toys. I'm like,
I bet that's got to be hard for them seeing all those like cool things packaged up, and they want to tear into them. I bet
they open my Funko Pops, all of them. They do.
Oh my goodness. Well, like even that giant Chucky behind you in the box there, in the nice guy or in the good guy's box, like it's
he's come out.
You petted him.
He's my baby. That's my baby.
Oh, let's see here. Liv can't stick around, but she wanted to say hi to you, lovely Pete's, and see you around. Well, thank you, Liv. We appreciate you coming by. Drop by, tell Mayanne how lovely she looks, boost all of our morale, and then dip out. She's like a superhero, that Liv. Professor, get a life-size statue of Elvira. Well, I mean, yeah, if we're gonna go no budget, let's just get Elvira for the professor. How much is that gonna cost?
Yeah,
Cassandra Peterson. We'll talk to her. We'll get a hold of her. And find out.
I don't know. She's gorgeous. It's gonna be hard.
Let's see here. Long weekend here in Canada.
You have an extra day?
Yeah. What's the holiday, Russell? I'm unaware. Um, Mayanne is amazing. We all love her, and Don in our hearts too. Oh, thank you. Yeah, we love Eric, whether it be a nemesis or not. Hi, I got 60 seconds before I head to bed. All right, make it good. Gareth is here. I have nothing good to tell him in 60 seconds other than he's
I
awesome. But
stopped
I'm
by
glad
his
you're here.
stream, and but they were busy with Captain Adam. It was nice seeing Captain Adam again. I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, I've been missing the captain. Captain Adams VHS. He's the pirate ship. Captain Adams a fun guy, really smart dude, always into cool collectibles and old school stuff. So yeah, I dig the captain. Thank you for joining us, Gareth. It was nice of you to pop in and remind us that you're the man.
Have a good night, Gareth.
Two boys, the sis I never had. I'm assuming he's talking about you, but I know
Yeah,
I've been
I'm
called
his
that too.
sister. He's my younger brother.
Yeah, you're getting ready to turn 99.
Yeah.
Oh, Russell's hitting us with more lingo. He's telling Gareth to have a good kip.
Have a good kip.
Yeah, watch out for dog bollocks.
His language is bollocks.
His language is bollocks. Where does she get all these wonderful toys? To quote Jack Nicholson in Batman. Mm-hmm. That's one of the things I enjoy about your Instagram is when you go shopping for NECAs and you come back with new cool bags and everything. You always got the.
Oh my God. I have a whole box of things. I have so much. Oh gosh. I just don't have the time to unbox it. And also I have, my nemesis sends me a lot more. He doesn't help because he sends me a lot of stuff on Instagram. Oh, look at this. Look at this. My inbox from him is full of Chucky stuff, which I love.
Eric's real good about paying attention to what people like. I mentioned on one of the shows that I like Yoda and Batman, and then after the show, I went and there was like 3 messages from Eric with cool Yoda Batman pictures. I was like, the man knows what to get me.
Yes.
All right, so folks are saying hello to each other as per usual. I like that. Buy 2 as 1 for out of the box and 1 in. Yeah, I used to do that when I was a comic collector. I would buy 1 to read. You know, you could open up and look through, and then I'd keep the other one pristine in the paper in the bag and stuff. But collecting memorabilia.
The problem with that is that I'm a stay-at-home mom. My wallet, aka my husband, will not allow that.
My wallet, aka my husband. That poor man has to listen to those off screen.
He's playing video games. He's fine.
Russell says that one time a girl puked on him while watching a film. So yeah, what movie was it? What movie that was, Russell? Yeah, I don't want to know what you did to make her puke, but yeah, I'm blaming it on the movie.
You do the popcorn trick.
Oh, that's what it is. Some things have stuff on them like the Krampus Funko Pop, but you wouldn't know unless you open. Oh, there's hidden stuff inside Funko, and Eric would know.
Speaking of Krampus, did you see the new Krampus figure that's coming out? Krampus and the little puppet, clown puppet thingy from Krampus. Oh my God, NECA's releasing them. Love it. I gotta have those. Those are grails for me.
Oh, okay. So there you go. Keeping out for her to be pulling in the new Krampus stuff anytime now. And speaking of awesome people, Lemonia Demonia.
We ain't no West.
There we go. Well, we're not West. You're right. We can't.
May 24 weekend. Okay, cool.
May 24 weekend, it's called. Well, then how appropriate that I had May here. I planned it that way. I was thinking ahead.
For the 24 days of May, and yeah.
Lemonia, hello, Lemonia. Everybody loves Lemonia. Fun and always with good comments. Let's see here. Lemonia stream tonight. Oh, that's right.
Yes, we're at the Lemonia Lair tonight.
Yeah, 10 p.m. I'm assuming that's Eastern, so 9 p.m. Central for me. So we'll be wrapping up here tonight about 8 or 9, or 9 Eastern, 8 Central. So another hour and a half, and then you can get something to eat and then go over to Lemonia's stream and check her out. We're anxious to see it.
I'll be there.
You're welcome, Jim. I did it for you. That's what I'm saying. She's a giver. She's a
giver. She's a giver.
She's a giver. I have to work, unfortunately, as trying to make some extra money for Universal Studios next week. Have a great stream, and man, what was a horror movie that absolutely scared you on first watch? So that was awesome. He complimented us, dipped out, and asked a question.
I love it.
Triple threat.
Hit and run. Well, have fun at Universal. I love it. I went last year for my birthday, and I absolutely loved it. A movie that scared me on first watch. I know a lot of people don't like this movie. some do, some don't. But Hereditary scared me, and it kind of became one of my favorites. But it's so funny that my favorite movies, they're hard watches for me, because Evil Dead 2013 is another one that scared the bejesus out of me, but is my favorite horror movie. But definitely Hereditary. After that, I was like, oh my gosh, should I watch it again? I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. It was so like, ugh.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
it scared me.
The first time I saw Hereditary, I remember telling people right afterwards, "You should check this one out. It's good." Mainly because Tony Collette and
Love Tony Collette.
what's his name? The man from The Usual Suspects, Gabriel Byrne. I was drawing a blank on it. He's good in it, and then the whole thing with the girl and her asthma and her head and whatnot. Yeah, that was one I recommended to folks. Yeah. Did you ever see Midsummer?
I did. You know what's funny? Before seeing Midsummer, I had already read the script. Yeah, it was leaked online. I read it. But yeah, I like Midsummer.
When you I've done that with other movies before, where I've read the script and then watched the movie, and it's not as good. Like it's
not.
the old.
It's not. On Midsummer, I remember there's a part that is really gross, and they don't have it in the movie the way that they have it in the script, which I think is for the best. There's a really gross part. And I remember also reading the one with the I forgot the name. What is that mythical creature that has the horns that supposedly eat people? What's his name? That he lives in the woods.
Now It's Dark Jim. No, that's not right. It's the one from The Ritual or whatever. Or
yes. What is his name?
That thing? I can't remember.
There's a movie like that, and I've read the script as well, and I like the movie, but I like the script way better. Like it's a better read than it's a better watch.
I find it's the same as when people used to read the book and they would see a movie and they'd be like, "Oh, the book was way better." And it's like, once you've kind of developed ideas of what things look like and how people sound and all of it, it just doesn't feel the same when you see it like visually in front of you. It's kind of been ruined. I don't know. Now It's Dark Jim. Eric says, I do. Yes, 10 is a lot better. All right. And another compliment for your shirt. It's the hit of the stream. Mayanne, then her shirt, then Chucky, then hopefully Larry if he pops in. Oh, look at I promise. I didn't even know there was an addendum. Just a tip, I promise. I like how the point of the knife is rounded and it's got the red head. That's it's everything you need. The Exorcist. Hey, our friend Val is here, the general. Welcome, my fellow Wisconsinite. She's gonna behave. Yep,
hello,
general. Tuck in that shirt. Hello, Val. Not you. Everybody be trying to just the tip you. Boy's still here, not leaving. It was for you. Okay, good. Let's see here. Hey, The View with Drew is here. Welcome, The View with Drew. Awesome. Folks are saying hello to Drew. The Bud Files is here. Hello, welcome to Bud Files.
Hey, Bud Files.
Look forward to you having your hangout, Russ. Yeah, Russ is a man in the chat. He keeps it jumping. I find all horror and slashers funny.
Yes, he does. I remember we've been watching some crazy movies. Torso. What's the other one that's crazy? The Maniac Cop or something crazy, and he'll be laughing his butt off, and I'm like, excuse me, this is terrifying. I bet you Terrifier last night made him like crack up.
He probably was digging it last night. Last night I watched Terrifier on the channel. Mayanne was live in the chat. Russell's live in the chat. All sorts of folks popping in from then. So
that was fun last night.
Been watching horror since I was 4. So that's about the time I started getting into the horror. 4 or 5. But I liked the toned down horror. I like the old Universal monsters, and I worked my way up. You have to get the foundation of the classics first. Was Friday the 13th your first, or Chucky? Who did you jump in on? Where was it?
Me, Child's Play 3.
That was your first main horror you remember? And that's where the Chucky love grew out of?
And I was scared. I was really scared.
You balling.
No, it's Siri. She heard me say it's Child's Play 3, and she's like looking at Wikipedia. So yeah, I was really scared. I was
Special
really
guest appearance
scared.
by Siri.
I couldn't stand Chucky. It took me years and years. I was an adult when I decided to give Chucky a chance, and I'm like, "You're not gonna scare me." I was under the covers saying, "I'm gonna finally watch the movies, and you're not gonna scare me anymore. You're not under my bed." Yeah, it took a while, and now he's my baby now.
Well, Chucky, I think, much like the doll or the clown in Poltergeist or Talking Tina from the old Twilight Zone episode, and now Annabelle. There's
Right.
something about dolls, we just feel like they're kind of alive, even though we know they're fake. Like just looking at them, it's like, quit
Yeah,
staring at me.
they're kind of creepy. Yeah, yeah.
But one of the things I love is when your kids will come over and see them, they're like, "They're Chucky," and like they're just so immune to it and happy, and they like know, oh, that's
Well, they
that's
love it.
play.
They love it.
Yeah,
They love to play with it. They're like,
it
"Oh
makes
yeah,
them.
well, it's a toy." I'm like, "No, it's my prized possession. It's a toy."
How could you, as a child, how could you not want to play with that thing?
Right?
Let's see here. Nanette is on the case of trying to figure out the name of that creature. We can't think of his name. So
Yeah.
Bullwinkle.
It lives
Bullwinkle,
in
I
the
think is his
woods.
name.
Like
Uh-huh.
it's not real. But they say that if you go in the woods at night, he's there. It's like an antelope type of thing, but it's not an antelope. Antelope. What is the
Let's
name?
find out. Mhm.
You know who's in it? Carrie. What's the girl's from? Oh gosh.
Motor, Modr, also known as the Creature, is the main antagonist of Adam Neville's 2011 British novel The Ritual. She is an obscure Jotun that inhabits a forest in northern Sweden and is venerated by an ancient group of cultists.
Someone tell me in the chat. No. Um
Is there a better name?
has like it has antlers is the name of the movie. So antler, look at the movie, look it up since you're looking up stuff.
Okay.
And what's the name of
Antler,
the creature?
Antler, the movie Creature
Yeah.
is an antlers. The Wendigo.
The Wendigo.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's an old school, I believe Native American. I don't know. I think they have versions of Wendigo all over the world, but yeah, it's like
Now they
a
do, yeah,
demon
but it's like a Native
monster
American
thing.
thing. Yeah. So I
Yeah, I feel you.
reading the script for that movie, and it was really, really good. Then the movie kind of went under the radar. I don't know if you've seen it. The
I
Wendigo.
saw Wendigo. I didn't see the one you just had me look up, but Antlers. I haven't seen that one. But
It's a good one. It's good. It's kind of sad because it deals with kids. But it's good. But I did like the reading the script way more. I was anticipating watching that movie a lot. So
oh, look at you! You're a frequent script reader. I like it.
no, not really. I read those two.
Oh, okay, good. We covered the two
Yes,
you've read.
Jeff. Yes.
Jeff loves it. Just the tip, I promise. That's what I'm saying. Nanette says that she enjoys the TV, or that anyone likes the Stephen King Shining made-for-TV film. Well, she knows she does. She doesn't like the Stanley Kubrick version. So Nanette is one of the few people who likes the made-for-TV version of The Shining more than the Stanley Kubrick one. So
I've never seen it. I've only seen the movie.
yeah, like I say, I don't know. It's hit or miss. A lot of folks don't like it, but the ones who do really do love it. So I understand. Nanette is a Stephen King purist.
Yes,
So
she is.
makes sense. Who's your favorite Universal monster? I've said before, I kind of like them all in their own way. They all bring something to the table. My two favorites are always the Wolfman or Frankenstein's monster. Like I empathize with the tall, lumbering, goofy giant, and then I empathize with the guy who's nice and trying to be nice, and then every now and then just. So, what about you? Who's your favorite Universal?
I don't kill me. I've never really seen a lot of the original Universal monster movies, but with that being said, I've seen the Dracula ones more,
Okay,
but like
Bella
the
is good.
recent
Yeah.
ones. So I really like Dracula. Um, but I really, really, really like the Bride of Frankenstein.
As I say, Bride of Frankenstein is kind of the cult hero of all of them. Like I say, I like two of the biggies that everybody knows. Most folks like Bella as Dracula, but yeah, the Bride of Frankenstein, and I think the Creature from the Black Lagoon are kind of the cult hit ones. They're
Yes, that's Larry's favorite creature.
Yeah. The Creature's grown very popular over the last few years.
Yeah.
Creature was one of the first horror movies I remember seeing. Sven
Okay.
Gulli showed it.
Oh, wow.
Nanette's favorite is Dracula.
There you go.
First was the OG Dracula. So yeah, folks are loving Bella. Creature for show. So Lamonia knows the good ones. Yeah, she's all right. Good deal. Loved Abbott and Costello meet Frankenstein. Yeah, Russell always digs those Abbott and Costello deals. I relate most to Larry Talbot. Cursed to live forever when he just wants to rest in peace. Yeah, that's the Wolf Man. That's what I mean. He's haunted. So he's got 28 days of being cool and chill, and then every now and then, and he's a lone wolf. Yeah, see, that's why Jim and I connect. We understand. And Lamone matches you. Howling in the chat.
That's why me and Pneumonia are, the layer make connection. I didn't even see that in the chat. I can't see the chat too well.
Let's see here. Jamie Hart. Hello. Yeah. Welcome, Jamie. Nice to have you here.
Jamie.
Oh, we got Mayanne doing sloppy hand hearts now, too. Hell yeah.
Well, I got to give him since I didn't get him.
Oh, hurtful. You can have a bunch. Oh, that looks terrible. We don't want to do that. Mayanne said, Nanette says every year at Halloween they showed Dracula. So I was probably 2 when I first saw it. Never found Dracula to be scared ever. Yeah, those old Universal monsters, the old black and whites, they were on late in the middle of the night because they were super cheap properties for TV stations to buy. So all the Universal monsters were on in the middle of the night. So they all feel like old friends to me. As a kid, we had Universal Monsters kits you would glue together and paint. I had the Wolfman when I was a kid. Yeah, they were like kind of models, and you would build them up and paint them and stuff. They were cool.
That's really cool. Okay.
And I had there was one that was like a plastic. I think they called it the Invisible Man, but it was like just a plastic outer shell. But then you could see all his innards, like his all his organs and everything.
Wow.
So yeah, it was like supposed to teach you anatomy, I think, as a kid, but it was kind of cool. Folks are saying hello to Jamie Hart. Everybody loves Jamie Hart. Let's see here. The most common places you find stories of Wendigos are Mexico and Native American people. Yeah. A lot of in Wisconsin, this area, there's obviously a lot of Native folks, and the Minnesota and Wisconsin, there's all sorts of Wendigo legends, but they're not as prevalent nowadays.
There's an idea of a watch party for you, Don, the Wendigo. It's really good. The Antlers, the movie that I'm telling you.
Oh, okay.
It's good. So maybe one night, when you're feeling.
The one I saw a couple Wendigo movies. One was flat out called Wendigo, and then there was another one that was super dirt cheap about like a woman trying to solve a mystery, and they were blaming the murder on the Wendigo. I can't remember the name of it. There was like a 2-star one on Netflix, but it was worth watching. Wendigos are cool stories.
Oh, yeah.
There's a
Wicked?
shining telephone.
Wicked.
I don't know. All I can think of with Wicked is the witch's story. There's a shining telefilm. Yeah, Stephen King and Mick Garris made a made-for-TV miniseries after King didn't like the Kubrick version. I think it came out in the late 90s, early 2000s, one of those ABC deals. Bride of Frankenstein is definitely my favorite one. Yeah, that's probably Bride of Frankenstein's a classic. Just that iconic face and the gray hair and all of it, and it's got a good story about I don't know, it's got feminist empowerment kind of thing. Let's see here. And if you ever read Stephen King's Shining and you liked it better than Stanley Kubrick's movie, you need to watch the TV movie. Yeah, the made for TV one is more based on the book. It's got the topiaries that come to life and all of that. Wendy is a blonde. Bella Lugosi died when Russell was born, so it was a handoff of the baton. Apparently, one soul passing on to another.
Is that what you're telling me?
It came out in 97. It was okay. The kid annoyed me a bit. She's talking about the Shining remake.
Oh, yeah. Funny.
Leia May connection for Shizzle. And there's the sloppy hand hearts. May gets one. Here, take one. There you go. You're getting better at this every second. To be honest, I like all the Universal monsters. Escape from the Creature from the Black Lagoon isn't really my thing. Yeah, the Creature from the Black Lagoon I remember seeing way early on, but that was much like Jaws. It's very horrific of like what's under the water. Like your head's above the water and I can't really see what's going down below the water, so I'm sort of scared. Same thing Jaws does. It's pretty cool. I prefer Christopher Lee as Dracula. Yeah, I enjoy Christopher Lee. Bella's got that weird magnetism.
Yeah, Bela Lugosi is. I like I said, I never watched the movies, but his presence is so like.
He's got the. You can only do this if you're Hungarian. But Christopher Lee, I've told people before, that's the, in my opinion, the inspiration for Darth Vader. Like big, tall with the cape, and he's like very imposing, or he's just like bullying people. As where Bella's like kind of sneaky and lives in the shadows. And he's got the eyes and all that. The game Until Dawn is about the Wendigo, one of my favorite games ever. I've never played it Until Dawn.
Cool. Yeah, Jamie's a gamer.
Yeah, Bronson Jeff also loves Jamie, or he loves Jamie and he loves Until Dawn. So good both. But I do have all the Dracula movies, and I do mean all of them, even the ones that are B movies that people don't ever talk about. Wow, that's quite an extensive Dracula collection. That's cool, man. You and me both, Don. I was watching your introduction on here last night, and I was surprised to find out that you didn't sleep at night just like I did, but there was no going to sleep for my parents. Yeah, that's ever since I was little, I've just been stuck with this weird reverse schedule. If it's dark, I'm awake. If I fall asleep when it's dark, I wake up like a nap. I'll only sleep for an hour or two. But when the sun's out, oh man. So yeah, I'm an honorary vampire. Hey, Max is here. Group hug in the shower. Early Stephen King books or his later works. I'm a fan of the early stuff because that's what I grew up on. So they feel like, the classics: Cujo, Carrie, The Shining, It, Pet Cemetery, even the mid ones like Langoliers and the Golden Years and stuff. I don't know. I like all that stuff. Misery is a really good one.
Oh, Misery is really good. I like that.
That was one of the few books I remember, like I intentionally sought out to read. I enjoyed it. But welcome, Max. Glad to have you here. I gave Max a big hug the other day. Max, have another one. There you go.
For you, Max. I promise.
Saw The Killer Shrews at 3 with James Roscoe, Best in 59.
Killer Shrews.
That one. Russell always teaching me new stuff, man.
Yeah.
Because I would cry all night because I had a lot of problems and I was always hurting, but I would still been up and probably quieter if I had them problems. I always have been. And yeah, that's the thing. At night when everybody's asleep and it's quiet, that's when those voices start reminding you of stuff. That's part of the reason I enjoy movies. If I have to be awake, at least I got something to think about. Always be a night owl. Right on.
That's right.
Until Dawn is free to play on PS5. If you have PS5 Plus, I recommend it highly. So if you're out there and you have the PS5 or PS Plus, go ahead and check out Until Dawn. Jamie recommends it. Russell's a late night ghost. Yeah, Russell keeps me company late when I'm watching these movies.
I sometimes fall asleep.
Well, what's the matter with you being normal? It's like 3 a.m. your time, and you're like, okay, I'm tired.
But last night I watched the movie. I was like, well, this is. Ooh. So
I was glad you were there. I went back to my horror roots, so it was nice to have the queen of horror with me, riding shotgun. Where was I? I have the books on these stories. I'm fascinated with urban legends and mythology. Yeah, I love folklore, spooky stuff. I'd love to be able to play that game, but I don't have any access to other games than phone games. At this stage I've phased out on console games myself. But I played so many to begin with. Resident Evil and Silent Hill and all the classics were my jams. All Stephen King is good for me. I have a huge collection of old and newer King books. My son liked to buy them as free as gifts. Yeah, that's a good thing. Like if people know you like King, for sure, that's a good gift.
How does Jamie have a son? She's only like 22.
It blew my mind too. I couldn't figure it out. Jamie's eternally young. Jamie, like you, is eternally young.
I'm 98. I'm about to be 99 next month. So
you wear it well. Mm-hmm. You need to get a cosmetics line or something. Keep, watch, burn comedy movies from 2000s: Pineapple Express, The Hangover, Tropic Thunder. Yeah, the classic stoner movies. Can't go wrong with them. I have so many. So good. I have Stephen King books. I probably have 53 of his books. That's a lot of.
The queen of.
All right. And this goes for Jamie and anybody else in the chat. With your King books, do you prefer the hardcovers, or are you cool with the paperbacks? Or I always like the paperbacks for some reason. They have the cool covers and everything, but I know most purists like the big hardbound with the cover and everything, the sleeve that goes over them. Are you a horror book reader, man, besides scripts?
I don't have the time now, but like I said, I have a few, but I just don't have the time now to sit there and read. My kids
Yeah.
come and they'll be like, "Mom, mom." That's all I hear now. So
Yeah, that's one of the problems with reading is you really have to be able to devote a lot of attention to what you're reading and focusing on. And if something breaks your concentration, you have to like read the previous paragraph and try to get back into the groove and everything.
exactly.
Um, Being up late, I used to like to read, but as I said, I kind of enjoy the company of a movie sometimes, the music and the dialogue, and then meeting new people and all that.
Hmm.
My son is 22. Oh boy. I prefer hardcovers, but that's just because I think they look nice on shelves. Yeah, most folks who are the purists and the collectors, they like the hardcovers, especially the King. Like I said, they come with those sleeves and they look all nice, lined up on the shelf and everything. But um, I have most of mine, the ones I mentioned, Cujo, Misery, Carrie, all those are all paperbacks for me. Mr. Dan in horror. What's up, Don and May? Hey, welcome, Mr. Dan. Mr. Dan's the man.
Are you still on
I'm trying.
vacation, Mr. Dan? He was on vacation. He was, traveling the world with his wife.
Mr. Dan's a man of the world. Yeah, well, now that he's, I believe he retired, didn't he? So yeah, he's probably
He
been waiting to do
retired.
that for
Now
a
he's
while.
enjoying life.
He's living that life. I'm fine enough with paperbacks, but I do love some nice hardcovers as well. Yeah, that's what I mean. I think the purist collectors like the hardcovers. To me, the hardcovers are kind of hard to read because I feel bad bending up the spines and everything. I don't know, I'm weird like that. But the paperbacks, I feel they're almost disposable, so they're kind of like meant to get worked over. Dog ear the pages, put it in your back pocket and stuff. Sorry, I didn't see your question, Max. Let's see here. I'm in the Seattle airport heading home. Oh, wow. So
Yeah,
our
nice.
show is broadcasting live in Seattle.
Woo!
Shout out to the Space Needle.
It's an
And
international stream,
yeah, it is. And
We're all
we'll
over
see
the
it.
place.
At some point, depending on Wi-Fi, Larry may pop in. Who this week Larry is gone, in case you haven't noticed. And the guest
I'm
host
not
tonight
Larry,
is,
guys. I'm not Larry.
no, in case you didn't know. But Larry is gone at Texas Frightmare. It's one of the biggest conventions going on. And well, it's one of the biggest conventions we have in America, and it's going on this weekend. So our Texas representative had to be there. He's gonna, I believe, tomorrow he's going to a live watch along of The Burbs with Joe Dante answering questions, the director. And then Sunday, I believe he's watching, I think it's Thanksgiving. He's doing something with Eli Roth. It's an Eli Roth movie, and it
I
might be
love that.
might be Cabin Fever. I don't know. It's an Eli Roth flick. So yeah, he's got two awesome watch-alongs with the live directors this weekend.
So cool. Oh my God, the Eli Roth. I know Erica from EA Horror. She's also there, and
Right.
she's looking forward to meeting Eli Roth as well. She has a couple of figures. Speaking about figures, I have my Thanksgiving figure. I haven't even showed it.
You have a John Carver?
Nice. John Carver. I love that character.
Oh, there he is. There he is, John Carver in the hizzy.
Character, like the movie was really good. I like whodunits, and so this was really, 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 really cool.
I dig it. Yeah, NECA's always on their game with having something awesome right away. So I appreciate that they grabbed on to John Carver. Do you think John Carver has already moved into the iconic horror list that I was mentioning last night? Like, is he there with Michael Myers and all them, or has he still got to work his way up a bit?
He's not up there with Michael Myers yet, but he is gonna work his way up. I am not gonna give any spoilers, but if you haven't seen the movie, if anybody hasn't seen the movie, but I think he's coming back. It looks like he's definitely set up for a second movie and maybe more. So he's gonna work his way up there for sure.
What? I felt like he was kind of almost like a ghost face where anybody could be inside the outfit. So that character can go forever. Michael Myers and Jason, they have to keep resurrecting every episode, a new time. But, John Carver, we can just find somebody else to pick up the mantle.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Our friend Sean was here from Cinephile Sanity. He just dropped in real quick to say hello and give us a like. So we know me and you both love some Sean. He's a good man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Bronson says definitely international. Watching all the way from the southern part of the Netherlands over here. We're going worldwide, baby. That's what I like. Yeah, Jeff always amazes me. It's like I have no idea how at his young age how he knows so much about all these classic films.
Jeff is an old soul. I love.
Yeah, he is.
Souls.
That's what I always say. Jeff the old soul. Yeah, Jeff keeping it real. I read something about Eli Roth might be making a Hostel series. Ooh.
Ooh, okay.
Well, speaking of series, I wanted to ask you about something that caught my eye, and one of the main reasons I wanted to have you on. Speaking of something that catches my eye, wrong direction. Last week they announced, well, a few months ago they announced there was going to be a Crystal Lake series,
Yes.
and A24 was going to produce it. It was or was the production company, and then the producer of the show was the guy that made Hannibal and American Gods and Dead Like Me and Star Trek Discovery and stuff. So it's a good, overall producer who was making it. But then this week they announced they're canceling it. They've pulled the plug on the prequel series. It was supposed to be on Peacock, I believe. And apparently I was really confused about it. It was a prequel show to the whole series. So it was pre the original Friday the 13th. It was going to incorporate pieces from all 10 films, like even maybe Jason Goes to Space might end in there. Yeah. So I've never understood how they could do that. But the original final girl, Alice, from the first one, the girl who gets the Jason jumps out at the end and pulls her in the water. Right. She's was supposedly coming back or is involved in it, and I don't understand how all that works. Had you had any thoughts or high hopes for the Friday the 13th series?
I do have a lot of high hopes because Friday the 13th is my favorite. It's literally my favorite franchise. Jason is my comfort villain. Friday the 13th is my comfort movies. I know. I love them.
I like the phrase comfort villain. We need to coin that here. Comfort villain.
He's my everything. My little I don't know if you can see it. My little custom made sign is
Cinderella. Oh, it's a Camp Crystal Lake, except it says Cinderella. Nice.
Yeah.
I like it. Camp Blood.
Yeah. I do have high hopes. I don't know how they're gonna do it because pre everything, how they're gonna have Jason in it. I mean, is it about Pamela Voorhees?
That's what I didn't understand.
But in the free, he's alive, so she's not crazy, Pamela Voorhees, and
that's what I mean. The whole thing was incredibly confusing, and they were keeping it very hush hush. I just know it was supposed to be a prequel series.
It is coming back. They announced that it wasn't canceled, and then they announced that there's going to be a new Jason universe. So they might go a different direction because I don't know how that would work. I don't know.
The Jason universe they announced this week appeared to be literally a universe. There were going to be games and other stuff. Yeah, books and comic books and video games and movies and all of it. So, that's what I kind of wondered. I wasn't sure how I felt about a horror series. Like a lot of times, a horror movie is a self-contained thing, and then you don't see it for another year or two, and it comes back with another installment. So the idea of like episodes feels weird. Like,
yeah, I mean, I think they should have done a movie first. But I am so down with the series. I'm done with anything Friday the 13th. I think we need it. Just like we need Nightmare on Elm Street. Where's Nightmare on Elm Street? I need another Nightmare on Elm Street. And I really wish Robert Englund would come back. I know he doesn't want to. Just like Evil Dead, I wish that my boy right here, Ash, would come back.
Well, that Evil Dead, Ash versus Evil Dead series, that was one of the first ones of my life that actually, the first ones they ever did that was right. Like when I was a kid, Freddy's Nightmares was a show, but it wasn't really about Freddy. There's like one or two episodes, then he hosts it. And then there was a Friday the 13th show that was loosely connected to the show, but it had nothing to do with Jason. Like,
so see, I don't want that. I don't want anything that has to do with Jason. That would like piss me off. Sorry, because I am looking forward to it. Kind of like what they did with Chucky. Chucky is in it. So I like that. I know a lot of people don't like the Chucky show. I love it. I love anything Chucky. So I like the show. I know it's a little different because it has to get with the times. It's more about like the kids and the, what they're going through and all of that. But I like that. I like that Chucky's in it. And he's, the kills in that show are amazing. That's one thing about that show that I love the kills. And so that kind of saves it for me. But I would not like a show where Jason is not involved or related to the show. So
Do you feel like the Chucky series goes as a good companion piece with the movies, or do you feel like it's doing its own thing, or like is it all just Chucky to you?
it's together, and in the show, they go back to who he is, who Charles Lee Ray is, and how he met Nika's mother, and this and that. Like they go, they have a lot of things from the movie in there. So I think so, yeah. Especially after Curse and Colt, they all kind of
Okay.
correlate. So,
And
yeah.
is Brad Dourif the voice of Chucky in that?
Yeah.
So he's consistent all the way through. Nice.
He
All
is. Well,
right.
he
Good.
retired from acting, but he's still doing the Chucky voice, which I'm happy about because he's the only Chucky.
Yeah. Well, at least he knows. He also knows where his bread's buttered too. It's like, hey, that's a good paycheck
Exactly.
if you can get it.
That's it. He lives through that, and then it's perfect. And then his daughter's keeping his legacy alive as well.
Nice.
So.
Bronson Jeffrey loves your NECA figure of John Carver there. So yeah, pretty dang cool.
They also have the
cool.
Toonie Terrors. I collect a lot of Toonie Terrors. They also have the Toonie Terror, which is like really, really cool.
Yeah, I think I've seen the Toonie Terror one for some reason. I don't remember who has it. Maybe Larry has it. I don't recall.
Mine is in my Amazon cart waiting for payday.
for your wallet, aka your husband, to take care of that. The wallet. Destin from Destination Station is at Texas Frightmare too. I hope everyone gets some good footage. I need to go vicariously through their adventures. Yeah, I feel that way as well.
Yes.
Also, Stephen Chang, I believe, is there as well.
Oh yes, Stephen is also there. House of Horrors. Destin from Destination Station is there as well. That's really cool. So I'll be seeing
Erica, Larry. We got all sorts of folks there. That's nice. I appreciate it. Our community is strongly represented at Texas Frightmare.
That's right. That's right.
I will take paperbacks, but I prefer hardbacks. Okay, so yeah, that's what I figured. But most folks aren't picky if they just want the story. But yeah, some folks are the purists. They need the hardcovers because they look so pretty, but they're expensive. Some of them are like $30 and $40.
Yeah.
My aunt is always buying me Stephen King books to read. Oh, that's awesome.
Nice.
Currently at a baseball game and can't stick around, but have a good time. Oh, he's at a baseball game watching us.
Enjoy, Sean.
Currently broadcasting in Seattle, the Netherlands, and a baseball game. Probably the Reds.
This is the United Nations, baby.
Yeah, it is. I like it. Have a fun time at your game, Sean. American Gods is freaking awesome. Yeah, that's why I mentioned it. Did you see American Gods, ma'am?
I did not see the whole thing, but I would watch snippets of it. It's in Showtime, right? I believe it's in Showtime. Stars or Showtime? Yeah.
I watched it on Netflix, but yeah, I think it was Showtime.
I didn't see the whole thing, but whatever I saw, I really did. It was really good.
Yeah, that first season, it was kind of I don't know, it was amazing. Like it was both an interesting show to follow, but there was also, me and my whole I like subtext. So the idea that we worship gods like money and vanity and stuff, I don't know, it was pretty interesting and cool to me. I never saw season 2 though. I only saw the first one. Jamie, have you read the book? Of American Gods? I'm assuming not. Love baseball. Go Jays, go. No, I didn't know there was a book. Now I want to read it. Yeah, I thought it was a graphic novel. I think it's Alan Moore, maybe. I don't know. I make up a lot of stuff. No, the series is still a go. They just got rid of the writer. They expanded the whole thing as a Jason universe, so multiple projects, including a Fortnite skin. Yeah, well, that's what I mean. There was the A24 show that was supposed to be on Peacock, and then they dropped the showrunner and they pulled the plug on it. But then I believe Peacock or A24, one of them said, no, it's still a thing. We're just going to reboot it, but it goes back to the beginning then. They've totally shaken up the Etch-a-Sketch on it. Have a good one, guys. I'll get caught up when I get home. Well, you enjoy your flight, Mr. Dan. Say hi. Have a Seattle coffee for us. That's a special one. Jigsaw is Jamie's comfort villain.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
I know what she's saying. I mean, I love this whole movie, especially that first one. The second one is really good too. And So X. All of them. I like all of them.
I don't know who my comfort villain is. There's so many that I enjoy. I feel like the Romero original 3 trilogy, the Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead, that's probably my comfort, but that's not a particular villain in particular. I don't know specifically if I have one. Because I've seen all the Michael Myers, I've seen all the Jasons, I've seen most of the Chuckies. Leprechaun's pretty comforting. I don't know. Warwick Davis, he's fun. Have a good one, Dan. The book, Neil Gaiman. There you go. That's who it is. Vote for the villains. Yeah.
I love it. Yeah.
Mm. Myers. Jeff says Michael Myers is his favorite comfort movie, but Jason is
Ooh,
a close runner-up
nice.
though. Yeah, Jason, I like specific ones. Like I really love part 4, and I enjoy
Part 4 is
5. A
my
lot of people don't. A lot of people hate 5, but then 6 is really good, and 7's really good,
7
and then
really good.
yeah, Manhattan. I
You
enjoy
mean the
X.
cruise? He took a cruise to Manhattan. The cruise he took to Manhattan.
Yeah, somehow that lake connected to New York. I never figured out how he got there. I love American Gods. I'm going to ask for that book for my birthday, and that's Blood
Ooh,
Rose Horror coming up soon. Nice. Oh, there you go. And something else instead of
pretty
Stephen King.
claiming
Oh,
gifts.
hey. Sarah Campbell is here. Welcome, Sarah.
Queen. She's my queen. I love Sarah.
Sarah's
I
awesome.
first
Yeah,
started in the community. I met Carrie and then Sarah. And I stayed because I was like, oh, but these people are so nice. And I followed them wherever they went after that. And that's how I met everybody else, through these beautiful ladies.
well, that's basically how I met Sarah as well, through Nanette, or through Popping the Popcorn, and through Carrie Craves Cinema, and just that crew. Sarah was always unfortunately, I'm always on too late for Sarah's bedtime though. She's an hour ahead, and she's not up till 4 in
Sarah's
the
a busy
morning.
girl.
Crazy person.
Sarah's everywhere because she's a coveted person because she's lovely. I love Sarah.
Yeah, Sarah's the coolest. Jamie's, I can relate to the hubby being the wallet. Yeah.
Raise the roof, Jamie.
Let's see here. He's singing the song from Meatballs again. Russell loves him some Meatballs. American God with Stars. Okay,
Oh,
there you go. Like I
sorry.
said,
One of the
yeah,
two.
yeah. I watched it on Netflix, but I've seen it since it's. I don't know if it's still. Has it been canceled or is it done now or whatever? But I see it bouncing around. It might even be on Tubi now, but I for sure saw it on Netflix when I watched it. What's his name? Ian McShane. What's his name? The guy from Deadwood. He's great in it.
Yeah.
Fortnite means 2 weeks in Britain. That's what it does. And there's a Jason Fortnite skin. So as we just found out. And our friend Jason, speaking of Jason, Ginger Ninja JK, welcome, sir. Nice to have you.
Ninja
The show is now spread to Australia. We're getting around. Sarah's here, so we're in Canada. We're all over the place. Yep.
International, baby.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's see here. Thanks, Night Owl. I appreciate it. Well, my favorite villain should not be surprised to people that knowing me is Randall Flagg. Oh, yeah, from The Stand. We were talking about the Stephen King miniseries the other night, and I completely forgot about The Stand. I would say that's probably my favorite of the TV made miniseries.
Never seen it.
Even more than It, which is hard. Most people really like It. I actually like Friday 5 as well, Don. That's an acquired taste. Most folks don't like it because of the whole mystery Jason thing, like we were talking about with John Carver and Ghostface there. But I enjoy the I don't know. I like Demon. These enchiladas, baby.
He's my favorite. His kill is literally my favorite in the entire thing because I love. He's just like, oh, I need to go, to the bathroom, and he's singing, and then he doesn't hear his girlfriend anymore.
Ooh, baby. Okay, and everybody just no wonder they wanted to get murdered. I want to murder us now. I like all the Friday 13 movies except for Jason X.
Excuse me.
Wow.
Jason is awesome. Nanette, stop it.
Jason X with that frozen head kill. That's probably one of the most iconic. The only one I don't do is Jason Goes to Hell, and even that it's interesting. It's just so weird. It's just so weird.
God. Now we're gonna have a watch party for that, Dawn.
Jason Goes to Hell with the weird snake slug thing and the special dagger, and you have to kill one. I don't know. I like the bounty hunter Jason guy. That guy's cool. The Black Walker Texas Ranger looking guy. He's cool as hell. That's my guy. Must be great to have Xmas in the summer, Bruce. Ooh, he's talking about he's hassling the Australians again. Sarah says she loves Mayanne. Yeah, we do. That's why I had her here.
Sarah.
Awesome choice, Nanette. I particularly love The Stand. That's probably my favorite King novel. Yeah, The Stand is pretty. I still haven't seen the original one I saw and I enjoyed so much with Rob Lowe and all them in there. But I still haven't seen the new one, the one that was on Paramount, and then I think it's floating around now. But it's like a, I don't know, 8-part series, 6-part series with Whoopi Goldberg plays what's her name, the main psychic lady, Mama, whatever. But yeah, I never saw that one. I always wanted to. I want to thank you, Sarah. I appreciate me getting some love as well. Met Sarah in the Night Watch Zone. Oh, well, there you go.
Shout out to my Night Watch family.
There we go. Yeah, Night and Craven and them are good people. Same here regarding the Friday movies. I can do without X or Goes to Hell, to be fair, but I love the original 8 Paramount ones. Yeah, I know Larry, the non-represented Mr. Horror Cat Dad here. His favorite is the New Blood, right? I always want to call it.
I love New Blood. I love New Blood.
Yeah, he enjoys that whole psychic battle, and he likes the Weekend at Bernie's guy, Terry Kaiser. Is that his name? He's a good villain. Which version of Randall Flagg? Oh, see there, he's bringing it in too. So, Jason, did you see the newer, updated version of The Stand that I never saw? I've always wanted to. That's awesome, Russell. I'm happy you stuck around too. Ooh, baby, ooh, baby.
Look at me started.
Damn enchiladas.
I want some enchiladas now.
These damn enchiladas. The Stand is a great miniseries, but I love Salem's Lot, Introduction to King. Yeah, the Tobe Hooper Salem's Lot is pretty amazing, especially in the, was that 70s or early 80s? I think it was 70s. That one was particularly scary. Whenever it would be on, it would be an event like this weekend. All parts of Salem's Lot will be on WGN or whatever. And I was always a big fan of that. It is pretty damn horrifying, but I just think the overall expansive giant universe of The Stand is pretty damn amazing. Miniseries about Salem's Lot. Love it. This is a hard one. I like both, but Alex makes my skin crawl. Okay. Who's Randall Flagg? He's basically the devil. He's for lack of a better term. Jason Goes to Hell is top tier cheese fest horror.
Yes, Ginger.
Yeah.
You know.
I like the world of Jason Goes to Hell because I don't like. Part of the problem with the Friday the 13th movies is they get redundant, this big guy in the woods. So it's cool to see Jason go on a boat, or it's cool kind of to see like in Jason Goes to Hell with it's all over the town and stuff. I don't know. It's kind of interesting, but yeah, 4 is still my favorite. That's 4 is my
I like 4.
Bronson also loves that one as well, or sorry, Salem's Lot. Randall Flagg is the villain from The Stand. Okay, he's the bad guy in The Stand. Oda Mae Brown, thank you very much. Lemonia always got my back on these. That's who Whoopi plays in the new one. Molly, you in danger, girl. She did such a good Goldberg impression in just text. Lay, always blowing my mind.
Lay is awesome.
Hey, Jamie Sam's on the top 10 favorite vampire movies. That's probably should be. Thanks. Read the book, but never saw the film. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, The Stand was one of the first times I saw a Stephen King book that was like huge. And I was like, I don't know if I can read that. So when they made a mini series, I was like, thank goodness. If you enjoy A New Blood, have you checked out the fan film Roseblood? I have not. I know there's a lot of good Jason fan films out there.
Yeah. Yep.
I can't remember what's it called, like Don't Sleep in the Woods or something like that. There was one.
The hike one. Don't hike.
The hike one.
Don't hike.
Our friend.
Never hike alone. Never hike alone.
Never hike alone. That's what it is. Don't hike alone or something. Yeah, I remember that. Our friend Brian's Horror Masks. Brian has a couple channels, but Brian is a big Freddy fan. He's made a Jason fan, and he's made like a really cool fan film. So.
Oh, cool.
Down into 10-part series. Wow. See, that's a lot. I mean, I could understand The Stand is a big book, but the other one, the original old school ABC, was that 3 episodes of 2 hours plus commercials a piece, I think. Salem's Lot was 79, I think. Yeah, I thought I remember it being pre-80s, but mainly because it's got what's his name in it, Starsky and/or Hutch. I get him confused. Live on the 10th floor, and this squirrel keeps bothering us again. So we got a squirrel viewer. That's nuts.
And D's.
I was gonna say, where's Mr. Bones to say D's for us?
I'm not gonna say.
You can't go wrong with OG Randall Flagg, but Alexander Skarsgård is fantastic in the role. Different, but damn good at being bad. I didn't realize he was Randall Flagg in that one. That's cool.
I love the
Mhm.
Skarsgård boys. Oof,
They're all over the place these days.
they're
Geez.
gorgeous. They are.
Jason Goes to Helm is not Friday the 13th Dead. It's an Evil Dead film. Well, technically it is. It's got the Necronomicon in it.
Well,
And,
that's right. That's so true.
mhm. I do love the original. Can watch it more than the new one. Okay, I like it. And folks are breaking down what JGTH says. Have you seen Don't Hug in the Woods 1 and 2? It's always advertised, but I've never watched it. David Stoll, yeah, that's the guy from either Starsky or Hutch. I get confused which one he is. Okay. Greetings and salutations, part 2. I had to go to the boss's office, but I have returned. What did I miss? Well, we talked about Friday the 13th because May's here. And what else are we going to talk about? We talked Chucky. What else are we going to talk about? We talked John Carver. But one of the things I did want to talk to you about is I have a list of the, according to Rotten Tomatoes, the 25 worst horror movies. I was curious which ones we have each seen. So I will start at number 25. This is by Mental Floss. Starting at number 25, Ouija 2014 at 6%. You ever seen Ouija?
I have, but I agree. I prefer the Ouija, the origin of evil. That one's really good. I like that one, but the original, nah, not so much.
Did you ever see Witchboard with Tawny Katane? That's a good
no,
Ouija
but I've heard of it.
That's a classic. But yeah, Ouija is at 6% on Rotten Tomatoes. Also at 6% is The Devil Inside 2012. You ever see that one?
It's like a found footage. The Devil Inside, I believe
so. I remember the poster and the cover real heavily. It's got like a nun on the front, and yeah.
Like, No, yeah, I agree with that too. I don't care much.
Yeah, it's not a very good one. I own it on disc, but yeah, it's one that I'm kind of always on. I've seen it a bunch, but I don't know if I like it. Return of the Living Dead Part 2, 1988. I think that's unfair. I don't know if it's one of the worst horror movies I've ever seen.
I've only seen the original, and I love it.
The Return of the Living Dead?
Yeah, I have the 4K that I got from Sean. By the way, Sean has sent me so many movies. All my favorite movies, Sean is like, here's. He sent them to me. But yeah, I've never seen
Sanity?
Yes,
Sean from Sanity. Okay. Yeah. Making sure I know which Sean. I don't know how close you and Sean 420 are. I didn't know.
We're 420 feet apart from each other. I don't know.
His boxes, the stuff that come in his boxes are totally different. It's like, oh, Sean sent me another. Oh, nice. Let's see.
I got high.
Coming in at 1, 2, 3, 4 at number 21, surprisingly, is Troll 2 with our friend George Hardy, the classic nemesis of this channel. Have you ever seen Troll 2?
I've seen the first one.
Okay. Yeah, I thought I had the George Hardy one queued up, but apparently not. Also, Darkness 2002. Not very good, but I don't know if it's one of the worst horror movies I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah.
Jacob's Ladder 2019.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. What about Darkness? I know you were going to talk about Darkness. Did you have thoughts on it?
They're on? No.
I'm trying to remember. I'm getting it confused with Darkness Falls and with.
It is not Darkness Falls. Darkness Falls. Yeah, it's different. Darkness.
Darkness Falls is Anna Paquin. Yeah, I remember when it came out. Anna Paquin. Yeah,
I like that.
I
think I've seen Darkness. I don't care much for it. Yeah.
A teenage girl moves into a remote country house with her family, only to discover that their gloomy new home has a horrifying past. Yeah, I remember. I found it rather slow, but
yeah, I've seen that one. Yeah, it is a slow burn. Yeah.
And then after Darkness is Jacob's Ladder. Our friend Sarah says, "Oh God, she forgot they remade Jacob's Ladder." Yeah, me too. Let's see what the folks in the chat are saying as we're moving here. Oh boy, all sorts of folks have opinions. Ginger says Maximum Overdrive better not be on that list.
He was selling that movie to me, and I fell asleep. Sorry, I need to see it again. I fell asleep, Ginger.
Yeah, she was there for the watch party and had to dip out. She was excited, and she waned fast.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Mikey's Morgue is here. Hey, Mikey. Cheers.
Mikey Mouse.
Return of the Living Dead 2 is trash. I like the beginning where like the stoner guy crashes and he loses the thing. Oh, wait a minute. I see we have a special live report here coming in. There he is, live from Texas Frightmare, the horror cat
Hey, how's it
dad
going?
in the hizzy.
Can y'all hear me?
Freeze.
By chance?
Oh,
Yep, we can
there he
hear you.
is.
Nice. Man, it's nuts, man. It's like we've been here an hour and it's like crazy. Like we just literally like took a bunch of stuff back to the car. It's like nuts, man. Got a bunch of prints and stuff.
God.
Nice.
How y'all doing?
Buddy.
Good. Have you met any of our YouTube cohorts there, or is it you've been on your own?
No, it's just been my buddy Joey. We've been like battling the line and yeah, it was rough, man. Being out in the heat for a good 3 hours.
Oh my goodness.
What? How hot is it there today?
It said it was like 83, but it felt way hotter than that.
All those people.
I bet. Yeah.
People. What's been the coolest thing you've seen so far?
A bunch of prints. There's been really cool. Check this out. There's a clown up there. Beetlejuice and Lydia.
Beetlejuice, Art the Clown. That's awesome.
Thank you, Larry. I just mentioned last night when I watched Terrifier that people dress up as Art the Clown now. Oh, hey, look at there. This is from American Horror Story. Welcome. Nice to see you.
Oh my God, I love that.
Don't kill me.
Yeah, please don't kill Larry.
Cool.
We need him next week.
We got somebody else that we might have come up here soon. Hopefully he doesn't kill me. That's my buddy Joe in the background there.
Hey
Joe. Welcome.
So, all right, guys. I got Jason Voorhees here.
Oh my God, let me see. Jason, I love you.
He's a Ghostbuster. Look at that. I love it.
Oh my God,
nice.
I love that. That's
Jason,
awesome.
your biggest fan is here, Jason. I'm glad
He's
we can introduce you to.
Floppy hand hearts for Jason.
Sloppy hand hearts for Jason.
Good times. Yeah, it's nuts.
Nice.
Oh, man.
What
crazy, man.
What else you guys got planned for tonight? Any other big events you're attending or anything? Or
no, not yet. We bought a bunch of stuff right now. We're about to go back into the convention center, so I might have to drop out. I don't know if they'll let me film as I'm walking in, so I'll probably drop back in here in about another 5 minutes.
All right. I appreciate it.
All right.
It's nice.
Bye, guys. Right, see y'all soon.
Keep your head down. Don't get murdered. All right.
Oh my God, that was so cool.
That's a nice guest appearance. We're really doing it live. We got live correspondents here. Hey, awesome. There he is. Hey, fam. Look at there.
Harry.
The professor did return. All right, good deal.
What's the name of the clown from American Horror Story? I forgot his name.
I couldn't think of his name either. Yeah, clown from the chat will beat me.
Oh, there you go. Well,
Twisty the clown.
Yeah, Twisty the clown. I love that. That was from Freak Show.
Yeah, I was trying to remember. Is that season 2 or 3?
I love Freak Show. No, not season 2 because I love season 2. That is probably 4 because that was the last one Jessica Lange was in.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that one was a drawn one. That him living out in the woods in that camper with the gourds and all that. That's scary.
I love that one. They had the girl with the 2 heads, the twins.
Mm-hmm.
They had the guy with the face in the back of the head. Do you remember that?
Yeah, the old Todd Browning freak stuff. Yeah, that's that.
They had they had the mama's boy.
Yeah, the crazy murderer guy. Yeah, for sure.
The murderer guy. I loved all of that. That was like one of my favorite seasons. I love that.
Let's hear. Professor Macabro says the Devil Inside sucks. It doesn't even have a proper ending. It redirects you to a website that is no longer up. So Macabro is not backing anything to do with the Devil Inside, and I don't blame him. And folks are happy to see Larry. He wanted to know what he missed. He can watch the replay. Nanette wants to know if she can answer along. Yes, please feel free to give your thoughts on any of these movies in here. Let's see here. Jamie says the only reason to watch Return of the Living 2 is for Dana Ashbrook. Yummy. Larry says it's been rough on his end.
Oh,
So yeah, look out. I hate it when things are rough on my end.
yeah, no. I hope things
Sarah
are not.
points out she forgot they remade Jacob's Ladder. Yeah, I try to forget that one. Love The Devils with Oliver Reed and have the uncut DVD. That was a rough watch, Sarah Campbell. I hate Troll 2. Don't piss on hospitality. And speaking of pissing on hospitality, let's welcome back our friend, the Horror Cat Dad.
Larry.
Hey, happy spring season, guys.
Happy spring season. The NECA King.
We're at the Arrow video table right now.
Oh my God!
Nice.
What are you buying us?
I'm not buying anything. I'm tapped for today so far.
So what shirt did you wear, Larry? Let me see. You went with the classic. I like it.
Yeah, there you go. So if you're at Texas Frightmare tomorrow or the day after, keep an eye out for the Horror Cat Dad logo. Be sure to say hello to Mr. Cool himself.
Definitely. How's everything going, guys? How's everything?
It's going. I'm not as good as you, but it's going.
Yeah, we were discussing the worst horror movies ever, and then you showed up. So.
Oh, really? The worst 25?
Yeah, we found the worst 25 on Rotten Tomatoes. So it's a sketchy it's a sketchy source, but it's good discussion time while we're waiting for you to pop up.
So Return of the Living Dead, that was one of the worst ones?
The second
Return of the Living Dead 2, the second
I like part
one.
2.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't mind it, but a lot of people say it's pretty awful, except for Dana Ashbrook. Jamie Hart loves Dana Ashbrook.
I've never seen it, so I cannot say.
Well, let's see here. Jamie Hart says she liked Darkness with Anna Paquin. So there you go.
No, Darkness Falls with Anna Paquin. Darkness is a different one. Remember?
Darkness is Anna Paquin, right?
No, Darkness Falls with Anna Paquin. Darkness is a different movie.
Gareth was here, I'd be like, Gareth, check out the VHS. A lot of VHS here.
Oh my goodness.
The quality VHS.
Yeah, quality. Good quality, guys.
Nice.
Man, it's nuts. Nuts over here. What else was on the list?
Let's see. We got Darkness 2002, Jacob's Ladder 2019, Mary 2019, Soul Survivors 2001. The Fog remake. I co-sign.
I agree with that one.
Yeah, I co-sign on that. The Flatliners remake.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there he is. There he is.
I love you.
Attention, everyone. Number 009.
And he was looking at other Ghostface masks too.
I love that.
The irony, right?
227-111.
Ghostface.
116.
Did you win?
They're calling for like purple line. Bingo, yes, I did win.
Nice.
Awesome, Larry.
Yeah, it was like the first hour, man. It was it's been nuts. Like just walking around and buying stuff, and I saw that time. I was like, man, I got to get on here before y'all like call it a night. But
no,
yeah, it's just
you pop up.
A lot of people.
Yeah, it looks crowded.
So cool. I'm jealous.
Can you raise your hand up and show us like a large view, like try to see the whole scenery? Wow! Look at all that. Nice. And that's Friday afternoon. Imagine Saturday and Sunday.
Oh man, no! It's like you should see the line for the people who are still trying to get their tickets and come in.
Oh my goodness!
It's nuts. Yeah, it's really really nuts. And then we got Eli Roth's line over here.
Oh my goodness!
That's the Eli Roth line. All right, nice.
Yeah, I think he's at his photo op right now. I think that's why it's not too busy. So I might go and jump into that line here in a bit for Thanksgiving.
Go photobomb some people. Yeah.
Photobomb some people.
Yeah.
What didn't you say you're watching a movie with Eli Roth on Sunday?
Yeah, it'll be Thanksgiving. We're gonna watch it. We'll be checking it out with a Q&A with him there. So that's pretty cool.
Nice.
And then
Nice.
we're gonna be seeing the Burbs tomorrow with Q&A with Joe Dante as well.
Nice.
Jealous.
Me
I'm
too.
jealous.
I'm extra jealous.
Wow.
God.
My brother's there.
Oh
Hey, nice to-
yeah.
Hey,
That
it's a
is
Wendigo. It's a Wendigo.
That is amazing.
It's an owl going.
Number
There we go.
268.
Yeah, man, it's getting nuts. Check it out.
268. Please get under his name.
Hit the mosh pit for us, Larry.
What?
Start a mosh pit for us.
Yeah, I'd get kicked out real quick.
Okay, never mind.
They don't play around.
Behind you. What is that? What was that? There was another one behind you. Another costume.
That's
Oh, I think that
Joe.
was from an anime
Oh wow.
Oh, okay.
from Death Note, I think.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Yeah,
Very
so it's
cool,
crazy.
Larry. People are impressed.
There's more of the line of other stuff. People,
Oh my god, so cool, Larry.
man, it's nuts.
I am Jackie.
Reporting live on the scene, the horror cat dad.
Don, are you there?
Yeah. Don, hi. Hi.
Don, hi,
Yeah.
Katie?
Katie.
Katie?
Katie.
Oh, never mind.
Katie.
Katie. It's
Yes.
yeah. Well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and jump off, guys, because it's getting a little crowded where I'm at. So I don't want to get in trouble for filming people.
Aw.
Yeah. You don't want to have anybody to sign releases or anything. I understand.
No, we don't want to do that. But
All right,
check
well,
out
we
some of the artwork.
appreciate
Here, check out some of the artwork before we go.
Oh, I love
my
art.
So
Great
cool.
stuff, guys.
Cool stuff. Cool stuff.
All right,
sir.
guys. How long are y'all gonna be on still?
Probably about another half hour and we'll wrap her up.
Okay. If somebody else comes up, I'll jump on again and I'll say hi and see if I can get some other cool cats to come on with me.
All right. Well, you're the horror cat dad. If anybody's going to corral cats, it's you.
All right, guys.
Have
buddy.
fun. That is
All right, y'all take it easy. Everybody in the chat, take it easy. See y'all later.
how awesome
Oh.
is that?
Yeah. Live correspondent, live on the scene. I
Yes.
appreciate it.
That's awesome.
Let's see here. Folks are very impressed with Larry being there. Other people pointing out Twisty the Clown. They knew.
Yes,
I should just ask the chat and let them go.
There you go.
Jason the Ghostbuster. He enjoys
Yes, I
that
like
too.
that. I love Jason the Ghostbuster. That was nice.
That was a fun mashup. Yeah,
I have a Ghostface Ghostbuster.
Nice. Where is it? Who are you gonna call?
Hello, Sydney. Wait.
Hello, Sydney. Larry, if you hang up on us again, I'll gut you like a fish. Let's see here. Freak Show is season 4. Okay, good.
Yes, season 4.
Yeah, two was the Insane Asylum, and then 3 was what? Witches, I think. Coven.
Coven, yeah.
I love American Horror Story, and there's only 2 seasons I don't like. So whenever you know a season, I can tell you what it is. Okay, there you go. So we got some American Horror Story fans in the house. Yeah, I really enjoy American Horror Story. If you haven't seen those,
I haven't finished the last one though.
yeah, they're
But
a
I
must for horror fans.
Yep.
Let's see here. Russell had a big clown nose when he was 3, and it turned to a big red nose, and it would play music. That sounds horrifying. Saw Troll 2 in the theater. You don't piss on hospitality.
She's the theater queen.
Yeah, she is. She's good for that. Her and
Jamie
Gareth are
lived
both
in
good.
the theater. I think she lived in the theater. She's lying to us. She lived in the theater, and
That's what
she
it
owns
is.
it probably.
Cool tea, Larry. Yeah, it is a cool tea. You can get that from Teespring or TeePublic. I believe there's links in Larry's YouTube and or Instagram stuff. Don't let the horror cat know that the show has been better with Mayanne because of her shirt. Oh, Mayanne, you're stealing the attention away from Larry.
Wait, what happened? Babe, can you tell Amber to stop? Hold on 1 second. Amber, stop calling mama. You're messing up my stuff. I'm so sorry, guys. Kids.
Hello.
There you go. I'm sorry. What did you say?
Now it's Dark Jim says that you're stealing Larry's spot on the show. That it's been better with you on here. So
Never. I do.
Well, this is just that's unfair. You're selling the love here. I see that. LOL, Jim. Return of the Living Dead Part 2 is a goddamn masterpiece compared to 4 and 5. So Professor coming in strong on standing up for it. Darkness Falls is the Tooth Fairy movie.
Yes.
Darkness as Anna pronounced. Yeah, okay, gotcha.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I remember Anna Paquin was in Darkness. Darkness is one of those that I didn't think was particularly horror. Like it looked scarier than it was, as I recall. It was a slow burn. Let's see here. Back to our list. The Fog remake, Flatliners remake,
Yes,
Godsend 2004. That's like a Robert De Niro one where he like reincarnates a kid while he helps create.
Yeah. I've seen that one. It's one of those artsy movies that I didn't really get.
Yeah, not quite scary enough. That's really it's almost a thriller more than a horror, but it's Bless the Child 2000. I believe that was what Kim Basinger. Is that who was in that one? Same type of deal. Yeah. Then there's The Darkness. So we have Darkness 2002 and The Darkness 2016. Yeah, I'm not familiar with The Darkness 2016. I don't think.
That's the one that they're in a different country or something like that. I've seen one.
Kevin Bacon. I was unaware. Family unknowingly awakens an ancient supernatural entity on a Grand Canyon vacation and must fight for survival when it follows them home.
Okay, yes, I've seen that one.
I never saw that one. Just learning about it now. After Darkness, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, 3%.
I have fun with that movie though. It's a blast.
Well, that one,
it's not Oscar worthy, but I have a blast with that movie. I must say, I'm looking forward to the Pooniverse.
The Pooniverse. Yeah, I think that's more for people with a good attitude, or for people who are looking for fun more than they're looking for scary. But House of the Dead, 2003. Did you ever see that one? It's a remake. It's a video game adaptation, and it's a first-person shooter video game. And at one point in the movie, they just cut clips of the video game in, like they're killing zombies, and they cut video game footage in.
Okay. I think Sarah was talking about that in one of her streams that she did.
That's probably the most famous thing about it. Is it?
You were talking about, I think, House of the Dead.
Yeah, House of the Dead, 2003. It was pretty bad. Let's see here. The Apparition, 2012. I don't think I've seen that one.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Okay.
They're more full of tropes. They're very tropey movie.
Yeah, same old stuff over and over again. Gets mind-numbing. Fear.com, 2002.
I have not seen Fear.com, but I have seen clips of it.
Yeah, I remember it when it was out. I saw it on cable, but it's very forgettable, as I recall.
Is it really? I think it's trying to be like Saw, right? Like a Saw type of movie.
Let's see what the description of Fear.com
I know there's
is.
Detective, and he's trying to find who's the killer, and blah blah blah.
Yeah, New York City detective investigates mysterious deaths occurring 48 hours after a user logs into a site named fear.com. So it was kind of a Ring ripoff, it sounds like.
Okay.
You know, you go to the website, you die 48 hours later. So 2 days. Let's see here. The Haunting of Molly Hartley, 2008. Never seen that one.
I've heard of it. I don't think I've seen it because it never caught my attention.
That's a whopping 2% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yikes.
Alone in the Dark, 2005. You ever see that one?
Can't remember.
I remember when it was out on video, and I remember watching it, but it was, is that an Uwe Boll, I think? Let's see here. I believe that's an Uwe Boll.
I bet you
Yep, directed by Uwe Boll, Christian Slater, Tara Reid, Stephen Dorff, Frank Turner. It's an action horror film. I believe it was a video game adaptation. I think I might have made that up. But also, in addition to, now we are down to the ones that are ranked 0%.
Oh, Jesus.
There's,
Okay.
yeah, they couldn't even get a 1%. Alone in the Dark could get a 1%, but we're down to the ones that are at 0.
I probably
Beneath
haven't
the
seen it.
Darkness.
I don't like bad movies like that. The only bad movies I've seen is because of Echo, Boned, The Professor, and Hobbs.
Well, this list is a lot of mainstream stuff, like
Oh, okay,
Robert De Niro movies, Nana Paquin stuff. So the cheaper ones, some of the, like, I don't think either of the Tater Burger movies are in here, and I know you love those, Tater City and Tater Burger.
I love Tater Burger, Tater City, Inhuman, which that we watched last night. I love it so much. And my personal favorite, Poultrygeist.
Man loves Poultrygeist.
Traumatized me. That's what happened. And the professor was a witness, and he didn't do anything.
Let's see here. Homecoming. Professor did not help. Homecoming 2009. I'm unfamiliar with that as well. Misha Barton and Matt Long. It's rated 5.3 out of 10 on IMDb. So the fact that it's a 0 on Rotten Tomatoes says a lot.
Yeah.
The Disappointments Room, 2016.
I've not seen it. It's still in my watch list. So good to know. I'm gonna take it off.
That was the same thing. It's like, that one's been in my queue forever. I've never got around to it. The Disappointment Room. It sounds like it'd be interesting. Yeah. Cabin Fever 2016 remake. I stand strongly that that's one of the worst movies I've ever seen. It's terrible.
I love the OG, but not the remake. The OG I could watch. That's another comfort movie. I love that one.
Yeah, I like the original, the first Eli Roth breakout movie. I thought it was really kind of fun and weird. It's got a little bit of an outbreak kind of thing. Yeah, it's good. I dig it. Ryder Strong. But that remake, no point in making it. One of the most pointless remakes I've ever seen.
Yeah, it was not needed.
One Missed Call, 2008.
I agree, because I've seen the OG, and I kind of like the OG. It was very creepy. But yeah, the American remake was a little,
No.
Tropey
and the last one, the lowest rated of all the ones, I guess 0 is a tie, but the final number 20 or number 1 is Jaws: The Revenge, 1987. Jaws 4. The Revenge.
I've only seen a little bit of the OG. Don't kill me, guys.
Jaws: The Revenge is that's the the movie starts off and the shark attacks them in Amity or whatever, like up north. So they go on vacation down to like some tropical location, in the Caribbean or whatever, and the shark follows them. They get there and the shark,
shark, huh?
Yeah, break, yeah. Michael Caine.
Michael Caine.
Michael Caine is in it. Who else? Mario Van Peebles. You a big Mario Van Peebles fan?
I don't know who he is. Who is he?
He was in New Jack City. I don't know what else he's been in. I think he was Solo. What was I think in that movie?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I like Return of the Living Dead 2. Nanette likes Return of the Living Dead 2. A lot of remakes are going to be on that list. Yeah.
That's right.
Where's your Jason NECAs? Do you have some expensive, awesome Jasons to show us? Oh, there's one. I see her right there. I'm pointing at it. I'm touching it.
You're hiding back there because I have no room, but there's a whole bunch back there.
I like the way you keep everything organized, nice and smooth. Like all the Chuckies are together, all the Sams, all the Ghost Face. It's very organized.
There's more stuff on the bottom, but they're like all the way in the bottom.
Oh, it's got the hidden secret level. You have to have the May special membership to see the secret level.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you gotta go on my Only May.
Only Mays, only Jasons. Oh my! Look at that. We got it, and we got all sorts of Pennywise stuff jumping off. I see some Freddy. I dig it.
And then there's stuff over there.
Oh yeah, there's the Saw. Nice. Got
there's
a little
stuff, but it's just all over the place, and I cannot get it all in the camera.
Well, that shows that you got the right amount. If you can't fit it all on screen.
Oh wait, this is okay. This is like this is for our stream of the Nun and Annabelle. Can you
Oh,
see
looky
on
there. Look at your Annabelle collection. Nice.
So that's for when me, you, Larry decide to do Annabelle and the Nun and all of that.
All right, you've talked me into it now. Now that you have props, I'm in.
I have props.
I give you props.
My little nun.
Ooh, scary.
Yeah.
Scary.
And my Neka nun.
Oh, a Neka nun, a nunka.
A nunka.
Uh-huh. Look at her. There she is. And all her what the hell's her name?
Her glory.
There you go. What's the nun's name? Valak?
Valak.
Valak, yeah. There we go. As a matter of fact, I like Darkness Falls too. Oh my. Everything's falling apart. We're in an earthquake.
My cup, my Jason cup just fell.
Oh no.
Break. It's a plastic cup.
Russell says he's never been to a con. Have you ever been to a horror convention, man?
No, because I was too scared to join anything horror until I discovered that I love it. That I was too scared because I guess I love it. But no, I have never been. And then I became a mom, and then I died.
Yeah.
So it's like my conventions are Disney. I love Disney. Anything Disney. I've been to Disney a couple times. I love it. So, but I want to go one day. We'll see.
Yeah. Well, they're all over the place. You can find one.
Allows it.
Hint, hint.
Hint, hint, wallet. I want to go to a horror convention.
I've only been to 3, I think. I've been to horror gatherings, but conventions in particular. I've only been to 3. I've been to Chicago Flashback Weekend twice, and I've been to Zombie Con in Milwaukee. So, I met Sid Haig at Zombie Con, so that one's always fun to me.
Oh, that's awesome.
Flatliners remake sucked. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I didn't like it much.
Are you in Ontario, Russell? There's a Nightmare in the Falls that I hear is pretty cool. I was unaware. So that would be a good convention for him to go to. Looks like a great turnout at the event. I agree. That looks crowded. Looks like a big room. I can't remember her name, but the girl that was in Ginger Snaps and Mary, I like her, and she's been in everything I have seen. I really enjoyed Ginger Snaps. I never saw Mary. I don't think. It drew a blank.
I've never seen Mary, but Ginger Snaps, yeah. I like that.
Yeah, Ginger Snaps is good stuff. Pneumonia, is that on Clifton Hill? Frightmare in the Falls. Interesting. Oh man, I would love to be able to go to an all horror convention. So much great spooky stuff. The professor was at San Diego Comic-Con last year, I believe, right? Or this? Last year. Yeah, he got to meet Uncle Lloyd from Trauma.
Oh, that's so cool. I've been to Comic-Con here in New York, but not the horror, just Comic-Con. And I go to a lot of houses.
Oh, yeah. That's what when I was saying that I've been to things that aren't conventions but feel like conventions, haunted houses. I went to a zombie I went to a zombie pub crawl once that was just like 200 people dressed as zombies going from bar to bar to bar. That had a convention feel to it. I enjoyed it.
Cool. That's even better.
I'm not sure, never been, but I'm assuming it's because it's in Niagara Falls and it's a popular spot. So there you go. So Lamonia scouting out the Canadian horror stuff for us. Oh man, this reminds me of Scarefest so much.
Shout out to
New Jersey. It's like a 5 or 6 hour drive. Yeah, I thought Lamonia was in New Jersey, but she's Canadian friendly. Russell has a phobia for large crowds. I don't blame you. Lots of times that is uncomfortable to be packed in there, and after a couple of days with your closest friends in horror, it gets a little ripe in there. But especially on an 80-degree day, what are you gonna do? Crazy. We should go to the falls for honeymoon, Lamonia, skip the wedding though. Actually,
I wanted to go to the wedding, guys. What do you mean?
That's Niagara Falls is where I went on my honeymoon. It didn't work out, so maybe don't do that, but it was fun. I steal the plot of my entire life from Superman 2. It's like, what do you do on a honeymoon? It's like, you go to Niagara Falls. Everybody knows that. Wow, that Wendigo is huge,
That
right?
was so cool.
Yeah.
That was really
That was
cool.
crazy that we've talked about Jason and we saw Jason, and then we talked about the Twisty the Clown, and he popped up, and then we had the Wendigo show up. Yeah, exactly. So that was nice. I've been there many times. College used to cross the border to go to the clubs. Yeah, I used to, before 9/11, you could get into Canada relatively easy. After 9/11, it became more of an ordeal, but yeah, I used to like going there. I hear you, Russell. Large crowds give me anxiety, but I usually go in and out of them to take a break. Yeah, sometimes you got to go clear your head with them crowds. People bumping into you and stepping on your feet and stuff. Jim, that would be something. Oh, if you two got married and then skipping. That's cool, Jamie. I have to make it up there one day. Folks are wishing Larry a good time. Yeah, you should consider going. Love all the ghost faces on the top shelf. Yeah, that's what I mean, man. Her way of organizing the horror corner is so cool. I dig it. I like.
And I have my two favorite NECA ghost face, which are the that was the Comic-Con, New York Comic-Con convention, the Ghostface Takes New York, and the other one up there is Ghostface. What is it called? It's the new one that just came out. Inferno. Ghostface Inferno.
The gold one kind of thing.
Yeah.
Nice. Look at all those ghost faces. So many ghostly faces, so little time. You should go to Chiller Theater or Monster Mania here in New Jersey. Both of those sound fun. That's the thing about horror conventions. The names always sound so fun. Frightmare, Chiller Theater, Monster Mania, all that.
Well, now I have the money. I should go with her.
There you go. Yeah, I would watch that stream. You and Lamonia Luce at a horror convention?
Yes.
I'm all for that. Sarah's never seen American Horror Story, but she probably should. I think you should. You'll probably dig it.
Yes, you should.
Fans of horror would probably really dig
First seasons are amazing, Sarah. Anything after Freak Show kind of falls off a bit, but it's still enjoyable.
I think I've only seen the first 4 or 5 seasons, and then there's so many now. I feel like I'm way behind.
Murder House. Then what is it?
Asylum,
which is my favorite,
and then Coven,
Show Coven, and then it's Hotel, and then they go down from there.
Hotel, I think, might have been the last one I watched. That's Lady Gaga in that one.
Yeah, Lady Gaga. That was okay. I like that one. It still had a little a good plot, but
got a lot of like weird demon S&M sex stuff in there kind of thing, but I dig it. I liked it. I don't know. The first season will always be the best one, Murder House. That one had a lot of twists and turns, and it was a good cast and everything. I enjoyed it. If I owned the theater, I'd be a much cooler people. Oh, I know. It'd be a much cooler place. Yeah. I agree. I would go to a Jamie owned theater. Yeah. Never got into telly horror shows. Yeah, Russell, American Horror Story is kind of a departure because it was cable, so it really pushes the boundaries of what they can get away with on TV. Like that's what I kept thinking watching it. It's like they can get away with this on TV now? Huh. Love Young De Niro and Bloody Mama with Shelley Winters' first film. Russell always knows the good deep cuts. I actually like that one. Hey, Carrie. Oh, Carrie Crave Cinema here. Welcome, Carrie. I didn't even realize that was you. Welcome, my friend. It's nice to have you here. We were actually just singing your praises earlier. Hey, everyone, popping in here to say hi to my peeps. And your peeps are saying hello back. Welcome.
Hello.
I love that Kevin Bacon is afraid to do a horror film. He knows where he came from. Yeah, Bacon is another one of those actors that I kind of disliked for a long time or just kind of rolled my eyes at. And after a while, he just won me over. It's like, I like Kevin Bacon.
What about his daughter in Smile? Did you like her?
Yeah. Actually, I had to recall Smile. Yeah, their whole family seems nice. Ever since they lost their money in that whole Ponzi scheme, Bernie Madoff thing. So him and Kira Sedgwick went broke, and they've been like just making tons of stuff after that. They'll be in anything. Kevin Bacon's in the new Maxine.
There you go. Yeah.
My favorite TV horror show was called Harper's Island. It was a whodunit told in 13 episodes. It's not a miniseries, but one contained a story. It's amazing. I couldn't guess the killer till the second to last one. Huh.
Never seen that.
Yeah, I've never seen it either. I like the American Horror Stories, and there was one called Channel Zero. It was on Sci-Fi Channel, and I think now it's on AMC Plus. You can watch
It is
them on
amazing.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first one is really good. It's got a monster made out of teeth, I think baby teeth. So the monster itself is just covered in little teeth. And I don't know. Even then, I'm kind of like, ew, gross.
Creepy. That's so
Yeah, especially if you're a parent who has to play Tooth Fairy, it probably trip you the hell out.
Yeah.
Alone in the Dark is a New Wave film. It's not good in any way. I love Stir of Echoes. There's another good Kevin Bacon horror. Yeah, Stir of Echoes is really good. That one kind of scared me a little bit. Hey, Carrie Berry. Yeah, folks, love Carrie. Thanks for you popping in, Carrie. You're a good highlight. I got May, I got Carrie, I got Larry live at Frightmare. I'm running this shit. I like The House of the Dead and Alone in the Dark and Blood Rain. Professor likes that's a hot take that he likes The House of the Dead. Well, the first House of the Dead does have boobage. Alone in the Dark, I remember not liking
all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and Blood Rain. I didn't like Blood Rain, but I know Nanette said the other night that it was one of her. I think that was one of her fave vampire ones. I thought maybe. I think that's the lady from Terminator 3 in that one. So I don't know. I'm drawing a blank. Yes, man. It was a B movie stream. It was a guilty pleasure growing up, but it did not age well.
Oh.
Fear.com gets shredded, but I actually like it. It's been so long. It's very cloudy. I remembered it was a Ring knockoff or whatever, but yeah. I like Fear.com, even though I was crushing on Steven Dorff. Yeah, that's one of the things I think most folks tuned into that one for is Steven Dorff. Murder House was 1, Asylum was 2, Coven 3, Hotel 5th, Roanoke I never saw.
I didn't like Roanoke.
Cult was 7.
Apocalypse I loved only because of Cody. What's his name? Cody what? Cody something. The one that played the Antichrist. I love him.
Oh, okay.
I love him.
84 was 9.
I love that one because it reminded me like of Jason.
New York City was 11, and Delicate was 12.
I haven't finished Delicate.
Yeah, I tapped out after 5. Apparently, Roanoke was one people like.
I just didn't like the ending of Double Feature. It got like, still bad. But I like the vampire thing and like how people just turned into vampires. I like that.
Apocalypse and 84 have both been on my radar. Roanoke I might have to check out. We'll see.
If you like slashers, 84 is awesome and it has a great twist. That one I really liked. I'm 84. That's where Enroll that is at. That's where it's from.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
Molly Hartley is not bad. I didn't mind it. I never saw Molly Hartley.
Yeah.
Let's see. I have a copy of The Haunting of Molly Hartley. Patrick wants it, so I'm going to give it to him. All right. Well, there you go. I don't hate Alone in the Dark. So we've got some Alone in the Dark defenders. The Professor Sarah stand up for it. Young Steven Dorff and The Gate I liked. Yeah, The Gate has been on my do a watch along list for a while. That's a classic late 80s PG-13 horror. I still don't understand that whole rocket subplot, but we'll watch it and talk about it sometime. I like that movie too, Fear.com. So we got a few votes for Fear.com and a few for Alone in the Dark. Nobody,
because I wanted to.
Nobody anywhere wants to cape for the Fog remake.
No.
And then also likes Bless the Child. It's been a minute since I've seen that one. Another one that just kind of came and went. It's sort of like Godsend in my memory. I love Mayanne. Echo indeed does recommend some really bad movies.
That's right.
Echo insists that he likes good movies, like The Amazing Bulk.
So many bad movies, but it's so fun though, because like it's Echo. I have a blast, but they're horrible movies.
Professor wonders if Loungefly will ever release a Troma Poultrygeist bag. I'm sure Mayanne will get it that day one. You want like a dead zombie chicken backpack? No.
No. But I'm really waiting for Loungefly to release, and I hope you please do it. It's a ghost face bag. You know, Loungefly does not have a ghost face bag. They don't.
Sorry, I don't know why I had to give you Edward Munch.
They have a cute Garfield though, but they don't have.
Oh, Bill Murray's best movie. Let's see. I actually like Homecoming. It gives me Fatal Attraction meets Misery vibes.
Ooh,
Interesting.
okay. Never seen Homecoming.
Don, I have to cancel you for not spelling canceled correctly. What did I?
Did you spell cancel?
Oh yeah, 1 L.
That's
That's a quickly. I like Jaws: The Revenge. That's wild. I don't know. I can't stand up for Jaws: The Revenge. Oh, it's not really that bad. Carrie's standing up for it too. You guys are crazy.
Carrie.
Jaws: The Revenge is the best bad shark movie ever. I don't know. For bad shark movies,
he likes the bad ones too. Sometimes.
I like part 3 for bad shark movies, like the 3D effect of the shark like slowly swimming at you and all that. I don't know, it gets me. But Carrie agrees that part 4 is the best bad shark movie. I don't know. What's it called? Deep Blue Sea, deepest, bluest. My head is like a shark fin. I actually prefer Jaws: The Revenge over Jaws 3. Wow, you guys are really coming out hard on this one. No, I like I say, if you're gonna go bad Jaws movie, I like Jaws 3 because it's so absurd. You got young Dennis Quaid. The 3D always gets me because it makes me laugh. Jaws: The Revenge is so bad it's hilarious. Love Lance Guest in it though. No, When a Stranger's Calls or Prom Night remakes on the list. Really, those are way worse than some of those other ones on the list. The When a Stranger Calls remake is bad.
Yeah. When a Stranger Calls is a little. Yeah, I agree.
Jaws: The Revenge is not worse than 90% of the movies you just list off. A lot of Jaws 4 love here. Look at you guys standing up for old Sheriff Brody's wife. First VHS I bought was Poltergeist for $150 when it came out. And that was probably in what, $80s dollars, which means nowadays it would cost you roughly like $400.
Wow.
Yeah.
Russell the Pimp.
Yeah, he ballin'. I definitely agree with you, Professor, about Prom Night remake. I didn't know about When a Stranger Calls because I never watched it. Yeah, Stranger Calls remake I never liked. I like the original with Carol Kane. It's crazy. Loved Orca, the killer whale. See, Mikey's Morgue says Orca's better than Jaws.
Mikey's Morgue likes Orca better. That's right.
I'm biased with Prom Night remake because I love Brittany Snow. Oh, okay. So there you go. She's taking for the.
I like her, but yeah.
Russell loves your collection.
Gracias.
I'm ashamed I've only seen one movie in the Conjuring universe.
How dare you?
I think I've seen only 2. I don't know if I've seen 3. I might have seen 3. Oh, The Conjuring Devil Made Me Do It. Is that the third one? The third one sucks.
Annabelle, little baby.
Oh, nice. Look at the big old box set with a little mini Funko. Sweet.
Yeah, and it comes also in the Annabelle one.
Oh, dig it. I dig it. That's a nice collections.
Oh my God, stop it, Sarah. We got to watch it.
Horror Cat Dad is currently in line to see Michael Ironside. So I approve. I approve.
Harry.
Tell him I loved him in V. That's okay, Sarah. Perhaps it's not your cup of tea, but I'm curious. Which one did you see? The first Conjuring is really good. The second one's all right. And then the third one I wasn't big on. I was anti third one.
Well, amiga, we gotta go to one.
Carrie's never been to a con either. She hates to admit. Yeah, you guys are Carrie, May, and Lemonia on a con adventure is a vlog I would watch for sure. Nanette's never been to a con. Look at all these folks, horror fans who haven't gone. I saw The Conjuring. I'll tell you, it was fine. I feel the need to see the rest. Yeah, that first one kind of sums it up for you. The second one's a little weird. That's like the vacation. Russell has met Michael Ironside in an AA meeting.
I'll be right back,
okay? Cons are fun, but they can be rough. Well, especially if you're trying to start a mosh pit. I'd love to go, but I'll probably never get to. No horror cons in Australia. That's hard to believe. That's terrible. You should start one. It's probably big money in it for you. You could be the con king of Australia. That'd be awesome. Con. Catherine Isabel is the one in Ginger Snaps and Mary. Okay, thank you, Carrie, for stepping in with that. Is that the brown-haired girl or the red-haired girl? I think it's the brown-haired or dark-haired girl, black-haired girl, whatever. I liked the Ginger Snaps movies. American Mary is great. American Mary is a pretty good movie. Love American Mary. We have our own versions of Comic-Con here, but it's mostly pop culture, sci-fi stuff. There's a few horror people, but definitely not horror focused. I want to go to straight horror con. Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of the comic conventions also incorporate horror and professional wrestling and all sorts of crazy stuff in addition to the comics. But the straight horror ones, they know keep it horror, dog. I thought I was saying it was Mary where it was American Mary. Okay, there you go. It's an easy mistake to make. You often see me get on when I talk about titles, be like, wait a minute, is that the right one? Because there's so many, and the titles are often redundant. We have zombies here every day, for shizzle. Sadly, no horror cons in the Netherlands as well. Would absolutely go to one if there was. It's fun to just go around and see all the stuff like Larry's doing, all the different tables. There'll be like a table with people selling lithographs and art, and there'll be a table with like a guy who has just props, and there'll be somebody selling like all the old famous monsters of Filmlands, and they'll have them all displayed. I don't know, lots of t-shirts and cool stuff. Yes, I'll take you to all the horror cons, May. You guys just a worldwide tour. Take a break and smoke a joint if I went to one. Yeah, you would need to. Covenant Hotel are my favorite seasons. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Hotel had a lot of uncomfortable, like weird stuff in it. The Coven one I dug because it was, it took a new place and it had a cool cast, and I don't know, Stevie Nicks turns up in it. I preferred Apocalypse over Hotel. Yeah, I still need to see Apocalypse. I've only seen maybe the first 4 or 5 of the AHS, so Carrie's on the same boat with me. Asylum's my favorite. Asylum was a good one. I have to get going. Fun stream, Jim. All right, thank you. I appreciate you being here. Her man and I are going to be wrapping it up here in a second. I was going to see if Larry popped in once more. Otherwise, we'll get her done, as Larry the Cable Guy said. What were you saying? Good things, I hope. See you later, Jim. Dark, see you then. Yeah, we were saying that it's your fault. You and Poppin' the Popcorn were helped get so many of us started here and meeting each other and becoming friends. So you're a gateway drug, Carrie. Folks are saying goodbye to Jim. Oh, hello. Special guest in the house.
Hello. This is Amber,
Hello.
my baby girl, my big baby girl.
Hi, Amber. Nice to see you.
Hi to everyone. This is Dawn.
Where?
Do you like scary movies, Amber?
I like scary games.
You like scary games? That's cool. What's your favorite scary game?
I don't know.
All of them?
All of them, literally. She showed me
All of them.
She makes me play them, and I'll be like, I'll be jumping.
Awesome. We usually wrap up here about 8 p.m. Eastern or Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. So we're getting ready to say goodbye. Do you want to help us say goodbye, Amber? Yes, you do. Thank you for joining us.
What do you call me? The horror what?
The horror queen?
She's the horror queen. Exactly. Nice.
Even my kids can see. High five. It's done. This way.
It's hard
This
to do,
way.
isn't it? There you go. Nice. Nice. All right. Well, I thank all of you who have joined us here tonight. So many of you folks who are here, Russell, 101 Bronson, Sarah, Lamonia, Carrie, Jamie Hart, all the friends. Amber, our new friend, is here. Welcome. I have to welcome and thank our special guest host, Mayanne, tonight. She really made it a special event. We thank you so much. You'll have to come on again and talk Chucky with us. And when we have a show on Friday the 13th, you'll have to come on and discuss Jason's with us.
I've
already got big plans.
It's been a lot of fun. And everybody in the chat, I love y'all. And thank you for being here and making it fun.
Yeah, so many awesome people in the chat. Everybody's loving Mayanne, and very nice of y'all to come and support her, and so many cool people contributing to the conversation. I appreciate y'all. So you have a good Friday night, everyone. Be sure to check out our friend Lamonia Demonia's stream coming up later on in 1 hour. Both Mayanne and I will probably be poking around there and saying hi in the chat. We got to
We'll be doing the
support Lay.
hokey pokey and rolling our kitties there.
Mhm. All right. Well, I'll try not to pull a hamstring. All right. I thank you, everyone, for joining us. A special thank you to Horror Cat Dad live on assignment. And I wish all of you green grass and high tides forever. Adios.